Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maddie. Today I have another video for you guys. I told you I was going to be coming out with one pretty soon. This is going to be my empties video. I'm really excited because I've been wanting to do an empties video for a hot minute. My last empties video the last empties that I filmed, unfortunately, was not very usable, and I was really sad because I had already tossed all the products, so I couldn't just I wasn't going to go back into the trash and grab them, so I've pretty much just been waiting for another empties, and here it is. I've actually kind of got to leave for work pretty soon, so I'm not going to ramble on for too long. If you'd like to see all of my empties, all the things that I've been using up in the past couple months, then just keep on watching because I'm going to show you. So I've got my giant bag here. This is a Fabletics bag. It says live your passion. I'm just going to reach in and grab the first thing that I see, which is the Skintimate Skin Therapy Shave Gel. I use this all the time. Every couple days I shave, head to toe, everything basically. I actually just finished this morning. I ran out right before I shaved my armpits, but it's fine because I didn't need a shaving cream for my armpits. It's not a big deal. I love shaving cream. Do I heavily judge people who don't use it? A little bit. If you're wondering why you're always getting razor burn and really dry, itchy legs after you shave, it's because you don't use shaving cream. It is what it is. The next thing in here is the Ole Henriksen Glow 2.0 Dark Spot Toner. I think my last video I said Ole Henriksen. I honestly don't care how to pronounce it. Ola, it's whatever. But I love this toner. This is the second that I've gone through. I have another one as well that I am working my way towards currently. I actually just got that one, so I've only used it a couple times. The next thing that I have in here, this is Orange Ginger Foaming Hand Soap from Method, which I think is a Walgreens brand. It's just a hand soap that I had in my bathroom, and it's gone. The next thing that I have in here, it looks like there's still some left in, but really it's fucking hard to get out. This is the Hemp's Pink Pomelo and Himalayan Sea Salt Herbal Body Moisturizer. I actually hate this scent. The girl at $5 Tan, which is where I got it from, I was gonna put my membership on hold because it's $50 a month for a tanning membership, which is so expensive. I was putting my membership on hold, and she was like, oh, you have points to spend. If you want, you can get something. You know, why don't you just keep on tanning, buy yourself tanning lotion? And I was like, nah, I don't want to. She's like, why don't you just buy a regular lotion? And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. She recommended the Hemp's one, this one specifically, the scent, because she said it was so popular, it was always sold out, they just got it back in stock, and she's like, it's the best, everyone loves it. And I bought it, and I hated it. And the only reason that I actually finished it is because I bought it. I really like Hemp's lotions, I just don't like this scent. I don't know what it is, it just smells just really strange. It just smells a little strange. The next thing that I have in here is the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Body Wash. This nourishes dry skin. I had a coconut one at my boyfriend's house that we would use together, and then I have a lavender one in my shower right now. I really like this body wash. It smells so good, and it does leave my skin feeling very soft, which is amazing because my skin is usually pretty dry. At least the skin on my body is always dry, so I love this, and I think I'm gonna continue to buy, not this specific scent, maybe, I mean it does still smell good, just this body wash in general because I really do like it. The next thing I have in here is my Old Spice deodorant, Pure Sport. That one is my favorite. Currently I'm using a natural deodorant. I'm not using the Kapari one again. I did like that one, but I'm currently using a Love Beauty and Planet one. It smells I think it's coconut water and mimosa flower or something. It smells nice. I think it's okay. I really haven't tried too many natural deodorants to really be able to give you my full review and compare and contrast. But I think I like the Kapari one better than the Love Beauty and Planet one that I'm using now, only because I feel like the Love Beauty and Planet one does not deodorize quite as much as I would hoped. But the Kapari one for a full size is $14 fucking dollars, which $14 for a deodorant is it's a little ridiculous, to be honest. I think the Love Beauty and Planet one was $5 maybe. The next product I have is the Saint Moriz tanning mousse in the color dark. I really like this product. This is what I use to self-tan. I have another one in my bathroom. I have not been self-tanning lately, only because my skin's been super fucky, so I haven't really been wanting to mess with it too much. but I really do like it. I feel like it gets a really beautiful color. The only thing is I don't think it stays on very long, and I'm not sure if it's because I'm doing something wrong or if it's just because it's not a very long wearing product. I have another tanning product. This is the Vita Liberata Phenomenal Tan Towels. This one I got from an Allure Beauty box, which I think I might have mentioned before that I did cancel my subscription, unfortunately. It's just like, it was okay, 15 bucks a month, it was okay. I just can't imagine myself spending that kind of money. Not that it's a lot of money, but I just really can't imagine myself like spending 15 bucks a month on a box that I'm kind of like meh about. But this was from the, oh my god, what was her freaking name? I don't remember. It was from one of the specialty like curated boxes. For some reason I'm like really blanking on the influencer's name, but she's been on YouTube for a really long time. Her name was like Casey something. She just had a baby. Congrats to her. Anyways, she said that she loved these towels and it stayed on for like 10 days. That's not true. I did not feel like this stayed on for 10 days. I don't really felt like it did much for me, to be honest, which is super disappointing. Next I have an intensive healing hydrocortisone cream. I have eczema, like everywhere. It's like on the back of my legs, it's on my arms and my neck, also on my eyelids, which I've talked about before. This is, oh shit. This is just to help stop itching, help to moisturize. I go through this pretty quickly, to be honest, mostly because I use so much of it all of the time. But I like it. I'll repurchase it again. It's hydrocortisone cream, and I feel like you really can't go wrong with it. Next in here I have the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Refreshing Dry Shampoo. Here's my issue with dry shampoos. I'm currently using a new one now from R&Co. It's the powder one, the Skyline Dry Shampoo. I'm still not quite sure how I feel about it yet. But here's my opinion on most of these spray dry shampoos that I've tried. One, most of them I feel like are specifically geared towards like thinner hair, so it can be really hard for me to find a dry shampoo that basically soaks up my oil because I have a lot of thick hair. I've got a lot of oil. My other beef with a lot of dry shampoos is that I feel like in the beginning, you know, when you get through like the first couple uses in the bottle, I feel like it works great, and then after a while it just kind of falls off and it stops working as well. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if maybe it's just like the type of aerosol and that's just kind of what happens with aerosol or what, but that's always my issue with you know, aerosol dry shampoos. They're also just bad for the environment, obviously, which is why I switched to the powder R&Co one. Again, still not sure how I feel about it, but once I am done with it, I will let you know how I feel. Next, I have the Laneige multi-cleanser. This is a really, really great cleanser. It's gently exfoliating. I feel like it has a little bit of texture to it, but it doesn't like feel rough on the skin. And when I cleanse my face, I feel like it definitely, I feel clean but not tight afterwards, which I always love. And for this big old bottle, it's $23, which is such a good deal. I've been using the Fresh one as of late. It's a little bit more gentle than this one, but I wouldn't say that this is not gentle. This one's really good for like normal to oily skin. I've also tried the one for drier skin, and I do like that one too. That one's more foaming. This one, it has more of the like exfoliating kind of properties. But regardless, I really like the Laneige cleansers. I think these work super duper well, and once I'm done with the Fresh one, I may or may not go back to this just because I really liked it. There's so much less in here than I thought there would be, and I'm a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. The next product that I have in here is the MAC Fix Plus. This is the Cherry Blossom scent. This is from the Boom Boom Bloom collection, which I am kind of like neither here nor there about the collection. I think the packaging was really, really beautiful. I thought the products were when I smelled this at like my MAC update, I really, really enjoyed the scent, and then the more that I used it, the more that I stopped caring for it. But it's just Fix Plus. I love Fix Plus. I think it does great things for my skin. It helps to hydrate, it helps to keep my makeup on longer, and I just really like it in between, you know, makeup applications, skincare, whatnot. This scent is limited edition, so I probably won't be able to buy it again anyway, and I'm okay with that. My favorite scent is lavender, by the way. If you've never smelled the lavender one, go into your local MAC, give a couple spritz of lavender, it'll change your life. The next product that I have in here is the MAC Strobe Cream in Peach Light. I think I've talked before about how much I love strobe cream. I feel like there's also at least 1 or 2 in every single one of my Empties videos. It's just because I love this moisturizer. It adds a really beautiful glow to the skin. Peach is my favorite. Currently I'm using gold. You're really not able to tell the difference with your makeup, you know, which strobe cream you're using unless you were to mix it like with your foundation, which I've done before. It's really beautiful. The next product that I have, it is not empty, it's just gone bad, which I'm very upset about. This is a moisturizer. This is the C by Giorgio Armani perfumed body lotion. I really love C by Giorgio Armani. It's one of my favorite scents, like, of all time. One of the fragrance vendors, when I started working at MAC, she gave me a gift of a C, and then she also gave me the lotion, which I was super duper happy about. The only thing is that after a while, things start to go bad, and unfortunately, it has gone bad. It is no longer like a solid moisturizer. It is a full, like, liquid, which I don't really like. It literally is like liquidy and just ugh. It still smells great. It still smells like C, and I love that. I just don't want to put an expired body lotion onto my body, you know what I mean? You can like hear how liquidy it is. That grosses me out. I have another expired body product. This is the Victoria's Secret Mango Temptation. Again, you can see it's like fairly full, but it's completely transparent, which means that it is pretty much gone bad. If a perfume goes like completely transparent, that's when you kind of know it's like, you know what I mean? At this point, this straight up just smells like alcohol, and I don't even care for Victoria's Secret fragrances anyway, so I've pretty much just been holding on to it because I really like the body lotion that they had in this scent, the Mango Temptation, but I really don't care for the perfume. I don't like any of their perfumes because I feel like they smell really like strong and alcohol-y, and now that this has gone bad, it pretty much just smells like alcohol. I have another one of the Vita Liberata tan towels. Next I have 3 Malibu hair treatments. So I am not a hairstylist, I'm not a cosmetologist, I don't have a license, but I know people who do. From what I know about Malibu, it's kind of a clarifying treatment. The one that I have is the hard water treatment, just because I live in the boonies, I have hard water, of course, and that does definitely affect the color of my hair. So every once in a while I'll pop one of these in. I think the last time that I did it, I ended up using 2 of them in my hair. You pretty much just like get it in your hand, rub it in with some water. It's like a crystallized like powder. You rub it in with your hands with some water, it turns into a paste, and then you just soak, like you just pretty much put that in your hair from like root to tip. I did that, left it in for as long as they recommend, which is 5 minutes. And then I rinsed it, and then afterwards you would just do like conditioner and stuff. I think last time, you can also do a treatment like afterwards too. I think last time I did another like toning with my hair. Anyways, regardless, it works fine. My only thing is that it is a treatment. When it touches my scalp feels it, you know what I mean? My scalp feels the crystals. I wouldn't say it burns, definitely tingles though. The next product that I have in here, this is the MAC Studio Fix powder. This is in the shade NC10, totally used up. I use this to set my eyeshadow base. Sometimes I will use it to set my face. NC10 is a little bit light for me at this moment in time, but I love this powder, and I think I've used 3 so far. No, I think this is my 2nd maybe, and then I have my 3rd in the drawer. Or have I used 3? I definitely have used 3 of these. Wow, this is my 3rd one. And then I have my 4th one in the drawer. I love Studio Fix powder. It's a full coverage powder foundation, really nice and mattifying. You can use it very lightly if you want to create more of a natural finish, or you can kind of go hard in the paint and, you know, go full matte, full coverage. It's a really great like versatile powder. I also have a shivering white powder, which I love, and then in here somewhere I also have an NC35, which I also like for bronzing. They're great multi-purpose powders, and in general just like a staple in the MAC I would say repertoire. This one pisses me off. So this is the Butter Bronzer in the Light Bronzer. I loved this bronzer. It looked so beautiful on the skin, especially the light shade. I felt like I could wear it, you know, when I was this fair and a little bit more tan. And it smells so good. My issue with this is that the middle of the bronzer caved in. It just caved in. It was like it was hollow, and then once it started caving in, the thing just kind of broke. I really was not feeling like pressing it back together because I hate repressing powder products, specifically things that are not eyeshadows and highlighters. So I was like totes not about to redo that. I just kind of used it until there was only crumbles left, which was so disappointing. I don't know if that's popular for butter bronzers or if that just happened to me, like maybe I got a defective one, but I was really pissed off because I like this bronzer, but like, do what the fuck. Disappointing, to be honest. The next thing I have in here is another thing from an Allure beauty box. This is the Ouai Scalp and Body Scrub. I love Ouai hair care products because of the way they smell. Oh, they just smell so good. Like honeysuckle or peony. It smells very floral, really beautiful, a little bit like perfumey, but like in mostly like a floral way. It smells so good. My mom used to have these like honeysuckle bushes in front of our house when I was growing up, and that's what it smells like to me. It smells like my childhood. The only thing is that these products don't do anything for me because I think that Ouai hair care products are not formulated specifically for people with thicker hair. Every spray, every oil, every scrub, well, okay, the scrub was fine. The scrub worked just fine and did a really good job of like scrubbing my scalp, but like all their sprays, they don't do anything. They don't give any hold to my hair. Like they just kind of smell good, you know what I mean? Which like is great, but I don't want that. I don't want my hair to just smell good. I want my hair products to do something for me. And unfortunately, I just felt like Ouai products don't do that for me. And I'd like my mind to be changed because I love the way that they smell, but so far everything I've tried is just kind of like, except for this one. I really did like this one. This one was a good one. Don't know that I'd repurchase it because I don't necessarily think that I need a scalp scrub in my life, but it did smell good and I did feel like it worked pretty well. So this is an old brown script eyeshadow. I depotted one of my compact eyeshadows and I put that into my neutral MAC palette. And that's where like this little thing came from. But this itself, the actual like pan, this is the Singular Pan eyeshadow, brown script obviously. I finished that up because brown script is one of my favorite eyeshadows. Soft brown, brown script, and bark. If you've seen my videos enough times, you know the deal. So I finished up a brown script completely. I think the next one to go is probably gonna be soft brown. I love that eyeshadow. At one point I thought MAC was discontinuing it, so I bought like 3 of them, but I think it's safe now, so we're good. The next product that I have is the Crest 3D White Arctic Fresh Toothpaste. I squeeze the living hell out of this guy. It's a good toothpaste. I like it because it whitens, it helps my mouth feel more clean. The next thing that I have is the Bath & Body Works Pumpkin Pecan Waffles hand sanitizer. This one, there's still like a little bit left, but it's like fully liquid now, and I would not trust that to clean my hands. But I mean, the pumpkin waffle scent is nice, it smells good, you know, did a good job of sanitizing my hands before clients and stuff. So would I repurchase? Sure. Got a pair of lashes. These are 48s. I'm really shocked that I only have like one pair of lashes in here, or like one lash case, but I really haven't been wearing a lot of lashes lately, and most of my lash cases currently are being used to house other lashes. So so this is actually the Laneige Moisturizing Foam Cleanser. This is the one that I was talking about, the like sister to the multi cleanser. It's nice and foaming, it's nice and hydrating. Again, cleans your skin without leaving you feeling stripped or really like tight and dry, which I really enjoy because again, nobody likes that like tight, dry feeling after cleansing. Actually, that's not true. Some people really do. Some people like that feeling because it makes them feel like they are now more clean. I don't like it because it makes me feel like I am dry. Next, I have Olaplex number 3. It's a hair treatment. It helps to repair and strengthen all hair types. I think it did a fine job. I will most likely get another one at some point down the line. I think this is like my second bottle of Olaplex. I actually did really like it. It did help my hair feel a little bit more like soft and hydrated, but currently I also am using like another oil. So currently I feel like my hair is doing just fine. But the next time I color it, I probably will end up getting another Olaplex 3. I'm also using the 4 and 5 shampoos. So I love the shampoo and conditioner. I love those. once those run out, the 4 and 5, I most likely will buy those again for sure, because I really do like that shampoo and conditioner. The next product that I have is the Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm. You can bet that I just used this all up. If you have been subscribed to me for a minute, you would know that this is it. This is my eye cream. I have insanely dry eyes, which I've mentioned like 1,000,002 times. And this is truly the only thing that like actually helps. It's nice and like rich, but it's not super heavy feeling. I don't feel like I've gotten like a lot of milia from it, which is good. I know that some people online have complained about it giving them milia, but for me at the same time, I'm like, I'd rather have milia than have like crusty, musty, dusty eyelids, which I definitely do have. But I love this. It, again, really helps to hydrate the eye area, make it look and feel more smooth and plump and not as crusty, musty, dusty. We're almost at the end of the bag, thankfully. We're almost at the end of the video, thankfully, because I have to get to work pretty soon. The next product that I have is the Studio Fix Perfecting Stick. This is just a concealer stick. I really like this. It's so creamy and so easy to blend. Literally, I will throw this in my purse, and then I eat a lot in my car. I do a lot of things in my car because I'm always driving. I live kind of far from my job. I live far from my boyfriend. I live far from my friends. I live far. So I always need this concealer to touch up. So I always feel like if I eat in my car, if I wear my sunglasses, you know, you get those little like marks. Sometimes I'll get lipstick on my chin from like eating or whatever. Literally, I just draw it on with the concealer and then I'll blend out with my finger. And it is so creamy. It just blends so easily, so smoothly. It looks really, really natural on the skin. You can also use it on the under eyes too, because even though it is a cream, it's not very thick or heavy feeling, so it is perfect for under eye concealing. It is like practically undetectable as well. I just really like this concealer, and I don't own it currently. I ran out of this, obviously, but I am gonna get, I think, like 2 shades, my current shade and then my tan shade. I just really like it. I think it's a good concealer. The next product is another from the Allure Beauty Box. This is the Saint Tropez Bronzing Water Mist. This shit actually works. At first I wasn't sure, and then I remember I had like sprayed it on my face, and I think I'd gotten some like on my neck, and I could see it on my neck. And then my friend Cameron used it, and she sprayed it on her face, and she got like an orange streak. It works. It does work. You just have to be very careful with it. I have the issue of like having a super fair face when the rest of my body is self-tanned. So I actually really do like this product, and I think it does work, and I most likely will end up buying the full size at some point because I really enjoyed it. The next product that I have is the Peter Thomas Roth Anti-Aging Cleansing Gel. This has like, I think like vitamin C in it. It has glycolic acid, possibly. Yes, glycolic acid and fruit extracts. I really like this. It smells amazing. It's a gel, but it foams up really, really nice, and I do feel like I get a really good clean when I use it. I don't know, like, as far as like brightening, how that works. Mostly with cleansers. I don't like cleansers with like glycolic acids and like AHAs and BHAs in them, mostly because I feel like when you're cleansing, you wipe it off anyway. When you're using like AHAs and BHAs, you want to use more of like a serum or a treatment or a moisturizer. But I still thought it worked really, really well, and I did enjoy it. I think the full size is a little bit more expensive than what I'm looking to pay for, you know, an everyday cleanser, but it still worked really great. And if I had the money, I might end up picking it up someday. Next, I have the Brunette Eyebrow Styler from MAC. I really do like the eyebrow stylers. They're basically just like the Anastasia Brow Wizzes. They have the retractable pencil on one end and the spoolie on the other. My 2 shades are Lingering and Brunette. Lingering is the closest to my hair color, but Brunette is like super duper like close to that. I got this one for gratis like forever ago, and then when I ran out of my my Urban Decay pencil, I switched to using this one because it was already in my, you know, repertoire, and I had not fully used these ones before, but I actually really ended up enjoying it. I did not like them quite as much as I liked the original MAC brow pencils, but they still work really great. The original ones I felt were a little bit more unique. They twisted up and they did not twist back down. They were very beautiful, super creamy. These ones are more similar to the Anastasia ones, which are fine. I prefer the older ones, but I do still like these ones too. The next product that I have is the House of Lashes lash glue. I love this lash glue. This shit stays on so well. The only thing is when it dries out, it gets so disgusting. You can't see it, thankfully, but there's like lash glue stuck to the outside of it, and it just gets stuck on like literally everything. I remember like putting it in my bag, in my makeup bag, and it got stuck to like a lip gloss and a concealer, and it was just like a lump of product. And it was, I love this because it stays on so well. It really does have like an intense hold, but that's also why I don't like it. And the last one that I have, this is the White Barn Wallflower from Bath & Body Works. This is mahogany and teakwood, my favorite scent. I have a ton of candles in that scent. I currently have another plug-in right now. I have the mahogany and teakwood like wax melts. I love this scent. It's one of my favorites. It's nice and like strong, kind of masculine, a little musky, and that's one of my favorite, you know, scent categories. So yeah, that one is done. All right, you guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a like, and if you'd like to see more of me, then just hit subscribe. All of my links will be down below. So like Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all of that. All right, you guys, thank you again for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.